hello and welcome. And there's the kickoff return. Will it go all the way? Yes.
It is Chris Levens.
It will.
Chris Levens returns the opening kickoff. Excuse me, no, is that Jordan? That is Jordan Shipley. Got a quick start here at Texas Stadium, and Jordan Shipley returns the opening kickoff to put the Bulldogs on top, 6-0.
Welcome aboard the state semifinals in Class 3A. My name is Jim Barton along with my broadcast partner, Harold Mann. Welcome aboard. It's Burnet and Gainesville, and Burnet up 6-0 with the Jordan Shipley extra point coming up, Harold.
And that is Cody Warner holding again. We got a quick start here and got to see the tail end of that opening kickoff. Return for the touchdown. The PAT sails wide left, but what a way for the Burnet Bulldogs to start off the Class 3A Division I State Championship.
Welcome aboard. We have a big one tonight for you. Again from Texas Stadium, historic Texas Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. And you saw some of our lead-in coming in. And believe you me, we'll show you some more of that lead-in at halftime. It is time for a big show tonight. We had a big game just prior to this one, Harold Mann.
Southlake Carroll and Allen. Southlake Carroll advancing. Former University of Texas quarterback Todd Dodge, the head coach. But what a way for the Bulldogs to start off this state final game against Gainesville. Both teams 14-0.
Oh, the crowd getting into it. In fact, Harold, man, everything started so quick, it caught the crowd off guard.
They're all filing in. Some of them are still filing into their seats with the first game ending. And the second game here, actually the third game of the night. Burnet ready to kick it off. Back deep in the middle for Gainesville, Daniel McBush. Along with Amos Berryman and Carius Purvey. The approach. It will be a short kick, fielded by one of the up men at about the 15-yard line. And he gets about to the 20, 25, cuts outside. Nice return out to about the 40-yard line.
There's going to be a clip on the play, but it's going to be after a nice return up near the 37-yard line. They're going to mark it off in the pointed infraction. Gainesville will have pretty good field position starting off anyway, and a pretty nice return despite the penalty. And while they're assessing that penalty, what I'm going to go ahead and do is set that Burnet defense, averaging 240 pounds across the line. The ends are Austin Terrace and Kelly Taylor. The tackles are Saldivar and Scoggins. Linebackers, Field, Kuhn, Mock, and Roundtree. The free safety, Cody Warner. And the corners are Linehan and Jordan Shipley.
First down and 10 for Gainesville at their own 23-yard line. At quarterback, Chris Brown. Terrius Purvey, the running back, lined up beside him in the backfield. Purvey takes the carry, tries to turn the corner, and he's pulled down by Cody Warner. Good job there by Cody.
Cody Warner did a good job containing to the outside. We may take a look at the replay in just a moment, if time permits. Again, welcome aboard the state semifinals. I'll make this the state final, that is, in Class 3A from Texas Stadium. Harold, we just saw a great semifinal game between Southlake Carroll and Allen. This is the state finals.
Second down, about 4 yards needed. Purvey again on to carry with the flag down, and they're going to blow this one dead. Penalty coming up against Gainesville.
Harold Purvey, the young man to look for, he averages over 9 yards every time he touches the football.
He picked up 7 on that initial run of the game, but it backs it up to about the 25-yard line. Gainesville with their first series of the game. From the shotgun formation, second down, about 8 yards needed for the first down. Purvey again on to carry. Purvey turns the corner, 30, 35, 40 to about the 43-yard line. Picks up the first down for Gainesville. The Leopards, talking to Coach Bob Shipley before the game, Jim. Coach Shipley, I said, what can you tell me about these guys? He says, fast, 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 and Purvey showing that speed right there.
They don't have the size that the Jasper Bulldogs had a week ago, but they do have speed, and let's take a look at the replay. Look at him move to the outside. He has good vision as well. There's a tackle at the end up near the 44-yard line.
First down and 10 from the 43-yard line for Gainesville. Trips on top. Man coming in motion. Quarterback Brown rolling away under pressure, turns the corner, gets up around midfield. Tycoon in on the stop. A flag down on the corner. I think we're going to have an illegal block. Lead blocker Darcel McBath out there for Gainesville. I think he come up and hung on to one of the Burnet defend one of the corners, and he did. That'll back it up.
Well, Tycoon, certainly one of the great linebackers for the Burnet Bulldogs, did a good job running down from behind on the outside. And, boy, we mentioned his name a number of times a week ago.
I didn't get the final stats of the game a week ago, but we know he had 10 tackles alone in the first half against Jasper. Big ball game in the state semifinals for Tycoon. Back it up to the 40-yard line. First down and 13 needed for the first down for the Leopards. Gainesville out of District 9-3A, the district champs. That's a pretty tough district when you talk about Pilot Point and Salina. Chris Brown from the shotgun. Man coming towards us in motion. Brown fakes the handoff, passes out in the flats, has his receiver inside the 40-yard line, inside the 35-yard line, Darcel McBath.
If early indications stand to bear here, Harold, man, we could have a high-scoring game, but you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes things start out quick. They begin to bog down as both teams adjust as they go along.
You see that quite a bit. The first series, couple series,
teams are playing with so much emotion.
Exactly. Chris Brown backs up at quarterback. 6 foot, 170-pound senior looking over towards his bench, getting to play. Trips on top, twins on the near side. 9 seconds to get the snap off. 6-0 Burnet. Quick pass out in the flats, overshot his intended receiver, and that was Amos Berryman.
Only 5'7", 160-pound senior, but he's got speed to burn. They say he runs about a 4.4.
One of the fast guys for Gainesville.
They're also pretty big on the offensive line as well, with a lot of movement. So it really helps that spread offense get going.
Second down, 10 yards needed from the Burnet 35-yard line. Chris Brown sends Berryman in motion away from us. Snap back. He's going to hand the ball off to Purvey. Purvey tucks inside to about the 32-yard line. Off the bottom of the pile for the Burnet Bulldogs, Tom Field.
Great running backs. They have to have great vision as well as having the running ability. And that's a young man who has the whole package.
Third down and 8. Big play here for that Bulldog defense.
Boy, doesn't this game have the feel of a state championship?
Both communities really getting out and supporting their teams here tonight. This game actually starting some 40 minutes later than its scheduled time. Third down and 8 yards needed for the first down. Brown hands it off to Purvey. Purvey down to about the 26-yard line. And fourth down coming up here for Gainesville, and about 1.5 yards needed for the first down.
Well, trailing 6-0 based on the point and position on the field. This is a no-brainer. This is 4-down territory.
8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Burnet returns the opening kickoff. Jordan Shipley does.
Well, my hat's off to these Burnet fans. They have turned out yet again in a big way.
Fourth and short. working from under center, Chris Brown. Brown pitches it to Purvey. Purvey is not going to get the first down. Tycoon in there initially for the Bulldogs to get that first hit. There you see Ty coming off the field right there. Good job by the senior.
That entire defensive line of Terrace, Taylor, Saldivar, and Scoggins doing a great job of getting to the ball. In fact, they had such good pressure on the rush that it really helped the linebackers to the outside. Great containment, great job. That defense, the biggest play of the game so far.
There you see Ty getting up at the end of that tackle. Then he had a couple of other white jerseys over there to help him out. Gainesville moved the ball pretty well on that drive, but the Burnet defense stood up and stopped them when they had to. For Burnet, they come out, and they're going to send Chris Levins, Tex Reyes, and Clay Jaton on the near side. We have flags down on the play. I want to apologize to Clay. Last week in the state semifinals, we were calling him Clay Jetton. I want to get that correct, of course. It's Clay Jaton. Clay, a 5'7", 155-pound senior starter on this offense.
Harold, man, let me set the offensive positioning here for these Burnet Bulldogs. The center is Longoria. The guards are Thomas and Kennedy, and the tackles are Eddie Rollman and Clayton Trahan. Receivers, Shipley, Warner, Jaton. Fullback, when he's in there, is Nyquist. He comes in and out. Tight end is Glazier. Running back Levins, and the quarterback McGee.
First down and 15. Chris Levins on to carry, turns the corner, and gets hit right about at the 25-yard line. Defensively, Darcel McBath coming over from the corner position for the Leopards to make the stop. Good to see Chris back out there during that semifinal game. Came off the field a little wobbly near the end of that ball game. But Coach Wellman telling you during the week, Jim, that the Bulldogs are about as healthy as they've been all year.
Yes, they are. And in fact, it's great to see it at this point in time of the year. You don't see that very often. Well, these players take a pounding each and every week. And it's to their credit, they're still hanging in there, doing a great job.
Second down. 11 needed for the first down. Wraparound handoff goes to Chris Levins, and he doesn't get much of anything. Making the stop for Gainesville was Michael Miller.
Well, this is really a defense that knows how to do it as well for Gainesville. Back quickly. The ends are Berryman and Buck. The tackles are DeLong and Stoffels, and the nose guard Beam.
Trips on the near side, Clay Jaton, Cody Warner, and Caleb Bostic.
Well, look for Sean Thomas and Jeremy Franklin, some of those Gainesville's linebackers. And boy, they are quick to the ball.
Stephen McGee back, flushed out of the pocket, will be sacked. Back at the 18-yard line. And getting in there for
Nell's
Gainesville.
number 59, Harold, man, and I'm trying to pick him up. I do not see him on the roster that I have.
It was actually 52.
52 it is.
That's Clint Stoffels.
Stoffels it is.
Well, Burnet needs to punt it away here. Back deep for the Leopards. Darcel McBath and I believe Amos Berryman. It is Amos on the near side, Darcel on top. And
heavy pressure.
Cody Warner punt. It is picked up by Berryman, and he is hit in his tracks. A host of Bulldogs down there.
Well, wouldn't you know who'd be in on that tackle first? Your guess is a
Tycoon.
I was just going to give you a wild guess. I was going to give a trivia question, and the first thing that came to your mouth was Tycoon.
And also in there, Daniel Trapp, a 6'2", 205-pound senior. Bulldogs still lead it here 6-0, 5.5 to go. Opening quarter. Gainesville with their second possession.
Harold, statewide, the Burnet Bulldogs are really known for that great 1-2 combination. But defense, well, it's really been one of the strong points of this team this entire year.
Working from under center is Chris Brown from the Burnet 45-yard line. He sends McBath towards us in motion, quarterback draw, and Chris Brown slithers his way down to the 37.5-yard line.
A little bit more deceptive, a little stronger than you would think. Number one, looks pretty weak, but he runs pretty strong.
Picks up 8 yards on the first down carry. Second down and 2. Brown with Terrius Purvey lining up beside him. He takes the handoff, first down run down to about the 32-yard line. First down and 10 for Gainesville. Clock will momentarily stop for the setting of the chains at 4:47 to go in the opening quarter.
Hard to believe the Burnet Bulldogs, almost a year to this very day, taking on Everman down in San Antonio, and they have fought hard to get back to this position, and they want to take care of business tonight.
4.5 minutes, nearing the 4.5-minute mark of the first quarter. Brown to quarterback, and flags fly everywhere. You talk about the Everman game a year ago. A good article in the Dallas paper today on Saturday about how some of the Everman fans are supposed to be out here tonight. And looking down there, I do see some purple, and that could be some Everman fans down in the far end zones area. It was a year ago in that state championship game that the Bulldogs lost to Everman 35-14. But defensive back Corey Fulbright suffered an injury that paralyzed him, and the city of Burnet raised $100,000 for Corey Fulbright, and now the Everman fans out here tonight supporting Burnet in this championship game.
That's what it's all about.
There's a snap back, and Brown wasn't ready for it. And I think they do. Gainesville jumps on it. When that ball was snapped back, if we can get another look at that, Brown's actually looking at Purvey coming over to him. There it is. Ball's on the ground, and the Bulldogs just about had an opportunity there to recover that fumble at the 40-yard line. Second down, 18 yards needed for the first down. Snap back. Brown rolling out, looking back downfield. Across the middle has Purvey. Purvey at about the 22-yard line.
And that was Russell Lionhand in on the tackle for the Burnet Bulldogs, but it is a first down. How about that conversion of second down and 18, getting a first down? And these Leopards from Gainesville are back in business.
They have it down at the 21-yard line. 3.5 minutes to play here, first quarter. There you see it again, a nice pass there by Chris Brown to Terrius Purvey out of the backfield. Everybody spread out all over the field on the offense for Gainesville. Handed off to Purvey. Purvey cuts back inside, fights his way down to about the 13-yard line. And for the Bulldogs,
that was Mock on the bottom of that tackle for those Burnet Bulldogs.
Ryan Mock, a 5'11", 180-pound senior.
Boy, he hung on because that had big play written all over it. A couple of broken tackles along the way. Taking a look at the replay, Harold, man. He manages to slip through the line, and there's the saving tackle right there, possibly by Mock, although there was additional pressure coming up around the 10-yard line.
Brian, the son of Richard Mock, an attorney in Burnet. 6-0 quarterback keeper. Brown down to about the 7-yard line. So Gainesville now has it first down and goal at the Burnet 7-yard line.
Well, Harold, do you think they've been talking about this down at the Highlander restaurant in Burnet this week?
One of the hot spots in Burnet, the Highlander, have a good place to eat during the day.
Just a great place to talk football, too, huh?
Handoff. Or actually, the fake handoff, and Brown keeps it. Have a backup running back in the game, Jerome Hewitt for Gainesville.
Seems like every town has a place to really get in and enjoy football and talk it all week long. In Gainesville, it's called the Fried Pie Company.
The Fried Pie Company.
That's what they say.
1:50 to go here in the first quarter. 6-0. The Bulldogs leading it. Second down and goal for Gainesville. The Division I state championship from Texas Stadium, the home of the Dallas Cowboys. Chris Brown with the power I formation behind him. Brown pitches it near side. Purvey gets into the end zone.
And the Gainesville Leopards are an extra point away from taking a lead early on.
6-6 with 1:28 to go here. We're in the first quarter. Both these teams 14-0. Coming in and on to try the PAT, Stephen Arenas. Here is the kick. It is up and it is good. And Gainesville takes a 7-6 lead.
Well, we have a timeout on the field. It is 7-6. We'll be back in a moment on this production on FNE Sports. Welcome back. I'm Jim Barton along with Harold Mann. With 1:28 to play in the opening quarter, it's Gainesville 7 and Burnet 6. Let's go back to our own Harold Mann.
Back deep for the Bulldogs. Crossed away, Chris Levins in the middle, Jordan Shipley near side, Cody Warner. Let's see what Gainesville does here. Burnet returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown, and they're going to squib it. It's going to bounce around. Cody Warner picks it up at the 23. He's at the 25. Cody at the 30, turns the corner, 35. Cody, is he hit hard at about the 39-yard line, but Cody Warner, tough as nails, just pops right back up on his feet.
Tough as nails indeed. That was number 32 for the Gainesville Leopard. And on that tackle, that being Michael Miller, and boy, he's very close to a little bit of taunting.
That could cost you 15 in a hurry. Good return for Burnet out to the 38-yard line. Bulldogs first down and 10. Trailing 7-6. With 1:19 to go first quarter. From the far hash mark, Stephen McGee. Hands the ball off. Chris Levins, 40, 45, 49, 50-yard line first down run. That's good, tough running by Chris Levins.
It's good, tough running, but Harold Mann as well. It is great blocking on that offensive line.
They opened up the hole for him, and they're big up front, as we talked about last week.
Boy, 270 pounds, and again, it gets started with Cody Longoria. The guards, Jacob Thomas and Thomas Kennedy. And the tackles, Eddie Rollman and Clayton Trahan. And a good run. Burnet with a first down.
Right at midfield. Stephen McGee dropping back. Stephen looking downfield, goes on top. He wants Jordan Shipley. He's got him. Touchdown, Burnet. 50-yard scoring strike from Stephen to Jordan.
Boy, I can't wait to take a look at that one on the replay coming up in a moment. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Jordan Shipley getting behind the defensive secondary. Here it is again. Look at this. And look at the pass by Stephen McGee.
Harold, that's about as good as it gets. That's the greatest 1-2 duo in Texas high school history.
Well, we have a flag down, and Stephen McGee's coming over to talk to the official. Let's see if they wave this flag off. Stephen pretty animated, and he's usually a laid-back type player. They call illegal participation against Burnet. They're going for 2 here. Stephen was pretty upset. Obviously, he didn't think he felt as though the right personnel was on the field. Maybe too many men left to huddle. Nonetheless, they move it back to the 8-yard line, and that's where the 2-point conversion will come, and you can even get another look at that.
Boy, does it get any better than that.
Jordan Shipley, verbally committed to Texas. Stephen McGee verbally committed to Texas A&M. Matter of fact, he's supposed to be going there in just a few weeks. Stephen back to pass, looking, flushed out of the pocket, lets it go, and he's got Cody Warner for the two-point conversion to make up for the missed PAT. Burnet on top, 14-7.
That is vintage Burnet football. Let's take a timeout, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. Kind of the holiday spirit, Harold, man, and right now I know these Burnet Bulldogs are feeling pretty good about themselves.
All they want for Christmas is a state championship. 53 seconds to go, opening quarter. Burnet, the Bulldogs 14, Gainesville 7. Here's the approach. This is going to be a high, short squib kick. Fair caught at about the 35-yard line by the Gainesville Leopards. With the catch was Dylan Buck.
Harold, I know you've had an opportunity to watch the Burnet Bulldogs and that great combination they've had between Shipley and McGee over the last couple of years. And I know just in my brief exposure to it, it's been a lot of fun watching. What a duo. One that will be remembered for many, many years across the state of Texas and in the history of Texas high school football.
Right, you've got Stephen McGee and his receiver, the all-time leading receiver in the state of Texas, Jordan Shipley. From under center, Chris Brown hands it off to Berryman. Berryman is wrapped up at about the 43-yard line. We're going to have a penalty coming on. This could be against the Bulldogs. Let's wait and see. Is it a face mask? It is. Face mask against the Burnet Bulldogs. So Ty Kuhn in on the stop for the Bulldogs. He was in on that tackle, as was Ben Roundtree. And a third Bulldog, didn't pick up who that was, but a host of Bulldogs in there. And that'll take the ball out to the midfield star, where it's 1st and 10 for Gainesville. Chris Brown from the shotgun. Terrius Purvey takes the handoff. Purvey into Burnet territory down the far sideline, where he'll be stiffed up by Ty Kuhn and also in the area Cody Warner. But a good 7-8 yard pickup on first down for Gainesville.
A little about the crowd for the late game tonight. Certainly had a big 5A game this afternoon. This is a 3A football game, but these are huge turnouts on both sides.
Something I want to talk about again, what would be to the left of your screen in the corner of the end zone, you see a bunch of purple letter jackets down there. Those are the Everman Bulldogs here supporting the Burnet Bulldogs as the first quarter comes to an end. 14-7, Burnet.
Let's take a timeout. We'll be right back. Welcome back.
Second down, about 2 yards needed for the first down. Brown with man in motion. Handoff goes to number 40 in the ball again, number 20 again, and that's Hewitt.
Harold, there's a look in the stands, and if you see some of the purple jackets, it's kind of hard to pick it up at the moment. But that's Everman. Everman in attendance today in commemoration of what's happened a year ago.
Right, the kids in the jerseys, those are Everman football jerseys. And it was a year ago, actually tomorrow from when this game was played on the 13th. It was on December 14th when their teammate, Corey Fulbright, was injured in the state finals against Burnet down in the Alamo Dome. And Corey, unfortunately, confined to a wheelchair. The city of Burnet, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, raised $100,000 for Corey Fulbright. Corey had a return trip to Burnet this past summer, and I had an opportunity to meet the young man, and it just it was wonderful the way the two communities, matter of fact, it's the Everman Bulldogs, and you know the Burnet Bulldogs, they came up with Bulldog United, Everman and Burnet. So it's good to see the Everman kids here tonight rooting for Burnet a year later.
You know, Harold, that's what the spirit of the UIL and that's what the spirit of high school football is all about.
And there's that Burnet band that you'll be seeing at halftime.
Boy, you'll get to see that at halftime in its entirety, and that is a big part of what we do on these F&E Sports teleproductions.
First down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Chris Brown at quarterback. Brown dropping back to pass, goes across the middle, and the intended receiver was Amos Berryman. And the
Harold, doing some research on Gainesville, what they've done over the years. Do you realize that this is their fourth playoff appearance in the past 23 years, and they've been in there 25 times since 1936. Believe you me, this is a football power that's been so close, but they're still looking for that elusive state title.
Well, hopefully they could wait at least another year or two. Burnet hoping to take that home tonight. Brown dropping back to pass. Now he's going to keep it on a quarterback draw. Brown to about the 36-yard line, need we say. Number 19, Tycoon, getting off the bottom of the pile.
He is everywhere. The clock reads 11:05. Again, we invite you, whatever you do, we're telling you, don't go away at halftime. You will see this Burnet marching band perform in its entirety at halftime. Make no mistake about it, it's a big part of what we do, and we're glad and proud to bring it to that fine community of Burnet, Texas.
From the 35-yard line, third down and 5, the Burnet defense. Come on, guys, let's stop them right here. Brown rolling out, looking downfield. He is hit and pulled down by the Burnet Bulldogs, and making that stop, Ben Roundtree.
We're going to be looking at a replay in just a moment, and you're going to be amazed at how Roundtree really fought off the block, stayed with it, and made the tackle. It'll be coming your way in just a moment. Watch what happens. Watch him fight off the block, get up, keep his positioning, pop. There goes the tackle right there. Great job by Roundtree.
That is a change of possession tackle, because now it takes it back to 4th and 13 and forces Gainesville to punt. The kick is up, and it's off the side of the foot, wobbly kick. Gonna bounce around, take a Burnet bounce, be down at about the 28-yard line.
Doesn't it give you that pleasing feeling every time that Burnet offense comes out on the field?
Player for Gainesville batted the ball, and that's what the Burnet coaches are upset about. That's illegal batting. You can't slap the ball back like that. That's the case Burnet is pleading for right now. Head coach Bob Shipley discussing things over. Now Jordan Shipley's in there. And you think about, was that a dangerous play for, I think it was Tycoon to pick it up? No, because if he does fumble perhaps, Gainesville had already touched the ball, so they can't fumble it. Wouldn't be a turnover. But the Burnet coaching staff upset, the Burnet bench upset because of what looked appear to be illegal batting. One of the players for Gainesville just slapped the ball 20 yards downfield.
This F&E Sports production brought to you by the Burnet Consolidated ISD and your community. What a partnership between the Burnet Consolidated ISD and the community itself.
First down and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 29-yard line.
(14-7) Burnet over Gainesville. 9:39 to play in the opening half.
Stephen McGee hands the ball off to Chris Levens, and he'll be pulled down right at about the line of scrimmage. Getting in there for Gainesville was Colt Eberhard, a 6'3", 225-pound senior.
Second down, 8 for the Burnet Bulldogs. Ball's going to be spotted near the 31. Neither team have used a timeout here in the first half. No need to.
Second down and 8 for the Burnet Bulldogs. Chris Levens lined up right beside his quarterback, Stephen McGee. Snap back, Stephen lets it go across the middle. He has the first down reception, and a fumble on the play recovered by Gainesville. And Jordan Shipley with the reception. And it looked like the corner came up, got his helmet on the ball to knock it out of there.
You know, nice reception by Shipley, but those things happen. wrapped in there, lost the ball. It'll be Gainesville football, and the Burden will shift back. There's a look at it. The ball had already come loose. But you know what? Jordan will bounce back, and he'll bounce back quickly.
Jordan has a kickoff return and a 50-yard touchdown reception in this ball game already for Burnet. But the Bulldog defense back out on the field. Chris Brown takes the snap, hands it off to Purvey. Purvey crashing inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. Several Burnet Bulldogs in on the stop.
You know, looking at that Burnet defensive line, they're pretty big along that line. Big and rangy. 6'3", 220 is Austin Terrace. 6'3", 220 is Kelly Taylor. Joe Saldivar, 5'10", 260, and Brian Scoggins, 6'2", 260 pounds as well.
Second down and 6. Brown keeping the football, turns the corner inside the 40, inside the 35.
Nice open field tackle made by number 3 for those Burnet Bulldogs.
Cody making a stop for Burnet, and it's near enough yardage for a first down for Gainesville. Just under 8 minutes to play here at Texas Stadium in the first half. 14-7, Burnet leading in this state championship football game.
Harold, what's the slogan? One team, one town, one heartbeat.
And that entire heartbeat is here in Irving tonight at Texas Stadium. Third down, less than a yard needed for a first down. They're going to come over and measure. Just as the officials had indicated, a little bit short.
Well, official, it'll be third down 1, but certainly, as you indicated, Harold, much shorter than that. You would think it'd be prime time for a quarterback sneak, but they normally don't run over center, but will he now?
He tucks under center.
So you almost know what's coming.
Either that or Terrius Purvey, the tailback, one or the other. And it will be a quarterback keeper.
And he'll have enough.
Putting on the mark. The Bulldogs are saying nope. And the Leopards are saying yes. And let's see where it is. It's going to be enough first down. Clock momentarily stops. 7:49 to go.
You know, you mentioned Purvey. You know, that young man coming in, Harold, 1,772 yards and 29 touchdowns on the ground.
First down and 10 from the 32-yard line. Chris Brown dropping back to pass, eludes one would-be tackler, lets the ball go as he's being pulled down. Ben Roundtree in all over him as he had to rush that pass. Good job there by the Burnet front, forcing Brown to unload that one earlier than he wanted to. Clock stops, 7:25 to go. Second down and 10. And the ball off to Purvey, 35, 25 rather, inside the 20. First down run to about the 15.
And on that tackle is going to be Austin Terrace for the Burnet Bulldogs. He really has some speed and really some nifty footwork, doesn't he?
He really does. Purvey, just a junior at Gainesville High School.
Harold, this game, a lot of what we've expected. We've already had a couple of big plays by the Burnet Bulldogs. That opening kickoff return for a touchdown, and also the big catch by Shipley and a touchdown and the two-point conversion good, making it 14-7. From
the 15-yard line, first down. Straight ahead running is Berryman.
Flag down, always in the area of holding. Don't know whether that's it or not, but the early indications, it is.
It's motion.
It is motion.
The 5-yard penalty coming up here against Gainesville. 6:58 to go in the second quarter. Burnet on the opening kickoff return by Jordan Shipley, and a 50-yard scoring strike from Stephen McGee to Jordan Shipley leads it here 14-7. Ball back at the 20-yard line, where to be first down and 15 from the 20.
Well, they've got to get down to the 5-yard line with 6:58 to play opening half. Again, 14-7 Burnet over Gainesville.
First down and 15 from the 20. Hervey inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10. First and goal coming up at about the 2-yard line.
Well, a saving tackle. Saving tackle indeed by Austin Terrace. And these Gainesville Leopards, Harold Mann, are in business.
Knocking on the door with 6.5 minutes to go, second quarter, 14-7. Burnet with the lead.
Well, the scouting reports are right. This team is very athletic.
Run the power I formation on first and goal from the 2. Brown pitches it to Purvey. Purvey, did he get in? I don't think so.
Did
no,
not.
He
He's going to be down inside the 1-yard line. Did not get in.
Tycoon and Ben Roundtree in on the stop.
They brought in their big blocking fullback, number 34, 6'1", 200 pounds, to kind of lead the way for Purvey. And he will remain in, Harold, on that I formation, the power I, down near that goal line.
Nose of the football just shy of the goal line. Brown gives it to Purvey, and is there an indication? There it is. Touchdown, Gainesville. They're a point away from tying it up, a PAT away.
You know, the Burnet defense really did a good job on the line, but so close, the good lean, there's a touchdown, and an extra point conversion away from tying this thing up. The good lead block by number 34, again on that coming in to be the lead blocker. Extra point pending.
Aroness in to try the PAT. Kick is on the way, the kick is up, and that kick is good. We are tied at 14. 5 minutes, 39 seconds to go, second quarter. The Division I state championship game. The Bulldogs 14, Gainesville 14 on F&E Sports.
Well, Harold Mann, the Gainesville Leopards have responded. They've tied it. And now the Burnet Bulldogs, can they do something on the return? It'll go back to their offense. We'll see what happens.
And the kick will be downfield. It's Cody Warner on the return. 35. Oh, is he pretty good at about the 37-yard line, but up on his feet in a hurry. He took a shot there.
That's going to be worth one taking a look at the replay on. That was quite a hit, and glad the young man got up.
Cody Warner, as tough as they can be, and he proved it right there because he took a pretty good shot.
Boy, there it was. That was big, especially on a cold night like this.
Well, he's right back out there, split on the near side, along with Gable Bostic. Jaton and Shipley on top.
Isn't it time for the vaunted Burnet drive?
It really is. Straight ahead run. Chris Levens gets about 3 yards.
Good solid run on first down. 5:15 to play opening half. Again, 14 all. Bulldogs and the Leopards.
Second down and 7 coming up for Burnet. No huddle offense for the Bulldogs. As you Burnet fans well aware of this offense. Bulldogs from the shotgun formation. Stephen McGee calls the play. He sends Cody Warner in motion away from us. Looking that way. Stephen rolling right, still rolling, lets the ball go. Cody Warner, did he come up with the reception?
Yes, he did.
My, oh my, right at the first down marker.
I can't wait to take another look at that one, and we'll let our vaunted replay guy, Byron Fong, take a look at that one, see what we can come up with. Very close to a first down. Let's take another look.
Watch how he keeps his feet in bounds there, keeps his toes right on the sideline. Goes up, comes down, makes that catch and pulls it in. Beautiful job, Cody.
And beautiful job by Byron Fong once again.
Timeout for measurement. Clock stops at 4:45 to go here in the second quarter. 14-14 our score.
I mean, it is going to be about 4 or 5 inches short.
And third down coming up for Burnet. 3 games played at Texas Stadium on this Saturday. The first 2 were semifinal games. One on the 4A level in Division II, the other 5A Division II. Burnet and Gainesville scheduled to kick off at 8 o'clock. This game actually kicking off on Saturday night right around 8:40. 35, 40-minute late. Burnet coming up to the line of scrimmage.
What do you think? Levens will take care of this one, or will be the quarterback over center?
Have a 6'3", 6'4" quarterback. Needs 6 inches here.
I think I'd give it to, I think I'd let McGee take it.
Oh, he's hit right back. I don't know if he got it. Keying on Stephen there.
You know, forward motion just might have got it for him.
Yeah, that's going to depend on the mark. That was Clinton Stoffels. And the Gainesville coaching staff across the way are livid. Jeff Cordell, the head coach, out on the field, he was really upset. Stephen didn't get much, but he didn't need much.
No, he didn't. When you're 6'3" or 6'4", several inches is pretty easy to pick up. You challenge him right now?
Why not? Go on top.
Do you go on top? Take the shot at him right now on first down.
Dropping back, pump fake, McGee in all kinds of trouble, flushed out of the pocket, and is going to be knocked down at about the 45-yard line.
Well, that is
Jeremy Franklin.
Again, 6'1", 200 pounds, only a sophomore, and boy, did he lay a hit on McGee.
Stephen did a really good job to get out of the pocket,
yeah, he did.
But he just ran out of time. Second down, about 12 yards needed for the first down. 3:38 to play. Second quarter, tied at 14.
Harold, this has the look and feel of a state championship game, wouldn't you say?
Without a doubt. Stephen has 10 seconds on the play clock. Hands the ball off to Chris Levens. Chris fighting towards midfield.
Another solid 3 yards, setting up
about 3rd and 7 coming up.
And about 7 indeed.
Stephen McGee, of course, heading to Texas A&M University. Some interesting news for Stephen this week, as one of the 2 men he'd be competing against, Dustin Long, is transferring. So that will play a lot on Stephen's early years at Texas A&M.
Something tells me Stephen already knows about that.
Oh, well aware of it. He picks up the sports page.
Well, we're down to 2:45, Harold, opening half. We are all tied at 14.
Burnet has 5 seconds on the play clock to get this snap off.
Big
4,
play.
3, they get it off in time. Stephen rolling near side, squaring up, lets it go, downfield, overshot his intended receiver, and that was, of course, his favorite target in Jordan Shipley.
Boy, this is the point and time of the season, the bitter end, where it is very, very tough. And this Gainesville team is representing themselves very well. Harold, this is going to be an outstanding second half. I can't wait, but we've still got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play in this first half.
Right, I was getting ready to say we still have another 2.5 to go. Speaking of bitter, how about the weather up here in North Texas?
Well, it's cold.
Snap back. They're going to fake it. Jordan Shipley open, makes the catch inside the 35-yard line. Stephen McGee to Jordan Shipley on a fake punt.
They are amazing.
Wide open and a perfectly placed pass. Caught Gainesville on their heels. Here it is again, guys. Look at this. Jordan Shipley steps out of bounds at the 21-yard line. First down, Burnet. 2:23 to go in the quarter. Steven pitches it right side. Chris Levens. Great first down yardage down to the 12. 8 yards on the first down carry. Not bad.
One thing I like about Levens, I know I commented on a week ago, that young man wraps the ball up so well when he's running. He runs straight forward. He knows what he's doing, shows a lot of determination, and very rarely gives up the football. Let's take another look. Watch him. When he gets inside, he will start protecting the ball.
Got that ball pinned up against his chest. Minute 40 to go in the first half. That's Jordan Shipley in motion. Handoff straight ahead to Chris. He picks up the first down. First and goal coming up for Burnet at the 6-yard line. Ball rests between the 6 and 7-yard line.
To win state championships, sometimes you have to be bold. And Coach Shipley, he's not scared of anything.
He's been with these kids for 3 years. His third season at Burnet High School. First year, 7-3. First round of the playoffs. Last year, 14-0 before losing in the finals. And here again this year. Pitch goes back to Jordan Shipley. Jordan dives to about the 3.
If there's ever been a team, ever been a town that deserves a state championship, it's the city of Burnet.
Under a minute to go here in the second quarter. Burnet looking at second down and goal. No need to rush things. They have the ball at they're going to call it the 3-yard line. It rests between the 3 and 4. 14-14 game. It's Chris Levens. Chris down to about the 2. Getting off the bottom of the pile, Chris Brown playing on both sides of the ball for Gainesville, the quarterback. And now Burnet will spend one of their timeouts with 25 seconds to go.
25 seconds, you have no choice. You've got third down, you've got decision time. Third down from the 2-yard line. The question is, do you spread it out a little bit? Do you go wide? Do you stay inside? Do you pass the ball? That's something they're going to talk about right now. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do.
That's why they call the timeout to discuss it over. They have 2 timeouts left, so plenty of time out there and 2 downs to work with in a 14-14 game. Gainesville will have the football to start the third quarter.
With 25 seconds left, again, we'll tell you yet again, don't go anywhere at halftime. This Burnet marching band will perform in its entirety. And we have a passion for the bands and what we do on F&E Sports because they've been out there since early August working out just like the football team has all year long. We're talking about the band, the drill teams, the cheerleaders. The game of football is about an entire unit, and they are a part of an entire unit.
Mike Lewis and Charles Bradbury do an outstanding job with that Burnet band. Third down and goal. Stephen McGee, senior signal caller, tucks under center. Jordan Shipley going away from us in motion. It's Chris Levens, touchdown Bulldogs! Did you see the hole opened up on the left side for Chris?
Left side of the line. That being Eddie Rollman and Thomas Kennedy, I do believe.
Couple of big hosses up front for the Bulldogs.
Let's take another look.
Oh, look at that. Now Jordan Shipley to try the PAT with Cody Warner holding. Snap back, ball down, kicks on the way, and the kick is good. 23 seconds left here in the first half. Burnet 21, Gainesville 14.
Welcome back, and boy, are we having a great time in this first half. 23 seconds left. What great blocking on that offensive line. What a run by Levens. The Burnet Bulldogs lead 21-14. Let's go back to Harold Mann.
All set up on that fake punt on 4th down for Burnet. Here we go, the approach, and it will be an extremely high pooch kick at the 32-yard line, and the Burnet Bulldogs, Ty Kuhn leading the way for the Bulldogs on that tackle.
Do you think that's worth another look, Harold Mann?
I think that's definitely worth another look, and that young man from Gainesville will learn what a fair catch is after this one.
Great job on the kick. There's the short kick. We're going to slow it down. There's the big hit.
Good job there by the Bulldogs. 20 seconds to go. Let's see what Gainesville wants to do here. Do they want to get risque?
I'm not too sure how risky you're going to be. You may take one shot on it. That's really about it.
They're going to hand the football off to Purvey. Purvey 35-40, 45 into Bulldog territory.
You know, that's as good as a pass right there. And a late flag coming in. And the question is, will it be against Burnet at the tail end of that play?
I think it is going to be against the Bulldogs because there were no other Leopards in the neighborhood that I saw.
You know, the Gainesville Leopards have not used a timeout here in the first half. There's 11 ticks left on the clock. Let's see what the infraction is.
It's going to be face mask. 5 yard. No personal foul. They didn't call it a face mask. They just called it a dead ball personal foul against Burnet. It wasn't a face mask, but it's a 15-yard penalty coming up here against Burnet.
And with 11 seconds left, Gainesville will take a timeout, and it's hard to say, and it may be worth another look just to see if we can pick something out. I'm not sure.
21-14 our score.
11 seconds to go, and in the opening half, again, it's Burnet 21 and Gainesville 14 from a very cold Texas Stadium here in Irving, Texas.
Ball goes down to the 31-yard line. About ready to start play here. Here we go. 21-14, Burnet.
I mean, you can hear the rise in both sides. This is a big, excited crowd this evening. This is for the 3A Division I State Championship.
Back to pass, Brown. Wait a minute, this play was blown dead apparently.
Well, 4 seconds elapsed on the clock.
Well, I think they're going to have to put
it back on, yeah.
Because they blew the play dead, so they'd have to put the 4 seconds back up there.
Burnet took a timeout.
Burnet took a timeout prior to the snap, so 11 seconds will be left here in the first half of play.
They've already put the ticks back on the clock.
Gets cold in North Texas in late December.
It's a little colder where we are, way up top. A little bit of wind blowing outside.
But what a facility to watch a football game from.
It'll do. It is a nice place. Historic Texas Stadium. Boy, looking at those banners coming in. The Cowboys, I mean, look at their World Championship banners. 1971, 77, 92, 93, and 95.
Okay, about ready to go again.
A lot of Cowboy fans out in Burnet.
.11 seconds left. first down and 10 for Gainesville.
You know, they have no choice under the circumstances. They're going to have to go up top. They can't run it back to Purvis now with 11 seconds left, although they do have a timeout. Are they playing for a field goal? Do they go for a touchdown?
Well, I think you got to throw towards the end zone if you're Gainesville.
They've got trips formation, Harold, down here on the near side.
And a single receiver on top. It's going to be a quarterback draw down to about the 26-yard line. 8 seconds to go. Brown keeping the football, trying to see if Burnet is napping defensively, expecting to pass. A good job by the Burnet defense to grab Brown and pull him down. The Leopards spin to timeout here, have one left. Once again, a good showing from Burnet here tonight.
And boy, I know that the Mike Lewis and Charles Bradbury, they have a lot planned here in just a moment in the halftime show.
(21-14). Second down, 5 needed.
They do have one timeout to use.
Only 8 seconds on the clock to utilize. The Bulldogs fans up on their feet. Brown takes the snap. Brown pulled down. Getting in there defensively. For the Bulldogs, Joe Salvador.
I believe they've taken a timeout with 1 second left. I believe they're going to put 1 or 2 seconds on the clock. Burnet's heading to the locker room, but you better hold it right here. They did get the timeout.
But what a play there for the Burnet Bulldogs. Getting in, coming in on the blitz, Joe Saldivar. And you're right, they're putting 1 second left on the clock. Let's get a look at it again. Look at Joe come flying through here.
Wrapped him up there as a solo, unassisted tackle.
Well, third down into the goalpost. Arenas to try a 51-yard field goal. Kick is on the way and not going to get there. Short and wide left. Burnet heading to the locker room, leading 21-14 in the Division I Class 3A state championship game.
Again, we invite you, do not go away. The outstanding Burnet Marching Band and roll 'em we are, Harold, man, as we get into the second half. Things are underway. We had a 21-14 Burnet lead going into halftime, and what a performance by that Burnet Marching Band. And boy, what a nice thing. Everman coming out, the commemoration of that particular event from a year ago. That was nice.
Right, and Corey Fulbright, the young man that was injured in that game, on the Burnet sideline as we speak. Second half kickoff will be fair caught at the 31-yard line, and that's where it starts over. Starts off in the second half with Gainesville and Burnet. Burnet leading it here 21-14. Again, Corey Fulbright on the Burnet sideline as we speak. Corey confined to a wheelchair in last year's state championship game, the injury he suffered. And the two schools exchanging a banner, Bulldog United at halftime. But now it's back to business. Burnet 24 minutes away. And why is the clock running? 24 minutes away from a state championship. They got to hang on here, up by 7. Snap back. Handoff goes to Purvey. Purvey, a lot of yardage. Out, to about the 40-yard line.
Expect to see a lot of Purvey in this second half.
You would tend to think that would be the game plan. Brian Scoggins on the stop for Burnet. Second down and 3. Brown in the shotgun. Looks over towards his bench.
Harold, they have trips on the far side, twins receivers near side. They're going to pass the football, no doubt.
Well, watch for that quarterback draw as well. There's a quick screen pass out, and the ball is caught. Burnet, the Bulldogs, all over it. Initially getting in there for the Burnet Bulldogs to slow things up was Tom Field.
Well, again, for the Burnet Bulldogs, starting off in the second half, the ends are Terrace and Taylor. The tackles are Saldivar and Scoggins. Linebackers Field, Kuhn, Mock, and Roundtree. The safety Warner, and the corners are Linehan and Shipley. And we have a timeout early on here.
Gonna measure for that potential first down. I think he's a little bit short. And they stretch the chains, and he's gonna be right at the first down mark for a first down. So.
Harold, one team, one town, and one heartbeat. They are 2 quarters away from a state championship, but they only lead by 7, 21-14.
Returning the opening kickoff, Jordan Shipley. A 50-yard scoring strike from Stephen McGee to Jordan Shipley. And then the touchdown run from inside the 5-yard line by Chris Levins. First and 10 from the 43-yard line. That's McBath coming towards us in motion. Purvey on the carry, breaks a tackle midfield down the far right side. Ty Kuhn makes the tackle. A little assistance there by Jordan Shipley, but not before. Terrius Purvey, 6'1", 185-pound junior, picks up the first down for Gainesville.
This Burnet coaching staff, what a staff it is. Bob Shipley, Robbie Clark, Ted Willman, Jeff Murkett, Roger Moore, Kurt Jones, Todd Keel, Foy Campbell, Jared Rye, Adam Wright. We'll mention the others in a moment.
First down and 10, you saw that run on the replay. And the ball's going to be handed off inside the 40. Carrying the football was Jerome Hewitt.
Jimmy Spradley, Doyle Walker, Zach Linscomb, Ed Hopkins, and Norm Geisler. That is your Burnet High School coaching staff, and you got to really say some great things about them. What a job they've done over the past several years.
Right, this program over the last 3 years under the direction of Bob Shipley. And in their second straight state championship game. Second down and 9 for Gainesville. Brown hands the ball off, and coming up with a near first down run, Amos Berryman. He shook off a tackle initially. Tom Field was in the neighborhood for the Bulldogs, and Berryman was able to slip by him and get the first down to about the 30. 9.5 minutes to go. Third quarter, Burnet leading Gainesville 21-14. Gainesville taking the second half kickoff, and this is the drive of that opening of the second half. Dropping back to pass, look out for the screen. It's completed inside the 30, down to about the 24-yard line goes McBath. Joe Sandovar and Ty Kuhn in on to stop for the Burnet Bulldogs with an official's timeout with 8:58 to play here in the third quarter.
And with that official timeout, we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in a moment on F&E Sports. Well, the players shaking up. Wills McBash. It's Burnet 21, Gainesville 14, 8:54 to play here in the third.
Second down, 3 yards needed for the first down for Gainesville. 23-yard line. Purvey flushed away by Tom Field, turns back the other direction, stiff arms his way inside the 10 down to about the 4-yard line. As Russell Linehan makes the stop for the Bulldogs, but not before Purvey picks up a first down and goal.
A lot of people are talking about him now in a blue chip type way, and this young running back is very, very good. Let's take a look at the big stiff arm to the outside. Not only fast, he's strong.
First and goal from the 4-yard line. Brown hands it off to Purvey. He won't get there, tripped up by Cody Warner. Ball picked up by Ty Kuhn, but they're saying he's down.
Cody Warner, 5'10", 180-pound senior.
Under 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Over 4 minutes taken off the clock on this initial drive of the second half by the Gainesville Leopards. Second down and goal from the 3. Brown pitches it to Purvey. Purvey heading towards the pylon, gets in for Gainesville. And now the Leopards are a PAT away from tying up this final game.
Unfortunately for Gainesville, well, Purvey went down on that, and we'll certainly hope for his sake he's okay.
There's the pitch right side. And you see he tucks the head in and gets into the end zone. And he's coming off the field.
Boy, you really hate to see that for a fine young running back like that. Really do hope the young man's okay. He's what makes that offense go.
Oh, without a doubt. PAT coming up to try to tie the game up. 7:31 to go. Third quarter, snap back, ball down, kicks on the way, and the kick is good. 7:31 to go here in the third quarter. Gainesville ties it up. It's the Bulldogs 21, the Leopards 21. Division I Class 3A state championship coming your way from Texas Stadium on F&E Sports.
Harold, just like that, the Gainesville Leopards have tied it up 21-all with 7:30 to play here in this third quarter.
Burnet to get their hands on the football for the first time in the second half. And they're going to give it on the reverse to Jordan Shipley. 30, 35, stumbles forward to about the 40-yard line.
Well, he almost broke another one.
And if he doesn't stumble forward, that would have been deja vu from the opening kickoff. But good field position, starting position for the Bulldogs. At their own 41-yard line.
We'll set that second half alignment in a moment.
Logan Nyquist lines up at fullback, Chris Levins at tailback, Jordan Shipley and Cody Warner split on the near side. Stephen McGee at quarterback. Hands it off to Levin, straight ahead run, 45. Stumbles up to the midfield stripe, 9 yards on first down for the Bulldogs.
Harold, it's all about that offensive line. The center, Cody Longoria. The guards, Jacob Thomas and Thomas Kennedy. The tackles, Eddie Rollman and Clayton Trahan. Boy, what a job they're doing on that line. Can't forget about that tight end, Jordan Glazier, as well.
Clay Jeton checks in the game for the Bulldogs. He splits out on the near side, along with Cody Warner. In the backfield, you have Chris Levin flanked by Jordan Shipley. Jordan going away from us in motion. It's going to be an inside handoff, goes to Chris Levins. He's out near the first down, depending on the mark.
Looking to try to get something going on that left side of the line between Eddie Rollman and Thomas Kennedy. Counter handoff.
Let's see. Well, they're going to say he's short of the first down. Third down, and
I'm not sure about that.
They're going to measure. Yeah, they are. They're going to bring the chains out.
You got to when it's that close.
I think he got that first down. We're not at a good angle where we sit. But if he doesn't, he's mighty close. And he's going to be a little bit short. He's about nose of a football short there. Burnet fans, the Bulldog fans, not too happy with the mark and the spot. I tend to agree with them.
Well, will we see the same thing we saw in the first half? McGee on a quarterback sneak.
He needs literally 6 inches to pick up that first down.
Even though he was popped pretty hard in that first half, I'll still say it's your best percentage.
Got Logan Nyquist in at fullback, the lead blocker for Chris Levens. Chris leans forward and says something to him. That might be an indication that there could be handed the ball off to Chris Levens, but now they may be changing things up. Stephen McGee going down the line. A good veteran quarterback, knows he has a lot of time left, 15 seconds on the play clock. Look how poised he is out there. Gonna hand it off to Chris, and
did not get it.
I don't know.
It's gonna really depend on the spot. And my question to you, Harold, man, if he did not get it, and from my vantage point, I say he doesn't. But if he didn't, do you go for it on 4th down? It really just depends on the spot. How generous they're going to be. It's certainly going to be close enough for another measurement.
Well, hopefully we won't have to worry about.
I think he got a favorable spot on this time around. He might just have it.
What I was going to say was hopefully we won't have to worry about whether the Bulldogs need to go for it on 4th down or not. Hopefully he got the first down, and say he doesn't, I say you go for it.
Absolutely.
And I don't think we need, let's see. Ooh, he is going to be.
He did not get it.
A little bit short. 2 inches.
Well, you know, Coach Shipley, he's a riverboat gambler. No doubt about it. He goes for it on 4th down. This is for the state championship. When you've got an inch to go behind that offensive line and this football team, you certainly think you can get several inches.
6 minutes, 15 seconds to go. 21-21. Bulldogs literally need 2 to 3 inches to pick up the first down.
I still say you go back to the quarterback sneak.
And he does, and Stephen
he
McGee
will
has
get
it.
it.
Stephen McGee has it. Just followed the big offensive center there, leading the way for him. And Cody Longoria. Cody led the way, and Stephen was able to get the first down. 1st and 10 Burnet, 6:05 to go here in the 3rd quarter, 21-21.
Well, do you try to go up top now? I have a feeling they're about to go up top, Harold.
It's been a while, and the last time they did in this same situation right around midfield.
If it's not this play, it'll be the next one.
They went to Jordan Shipley. Gonna hand the ball off to Chris Levens. Chris not gonna have a whole lot to work with on the left side. Several orange jerseys in there, red jerseys in there for Gainesville. We talk about the Leopards' tradition in football. Not a bad basketball school either. Winning a state championship 2 years ago in basketball. 2nd down, 9 for the first down. From the 47-yard line official mark. Five seconds to snap it. Blitz coming in. You've got Cody Warner in and out of his hands. That's one of those situations you see so many times. They say, the old saying, catch the ball, you're going to get hit. Anyway, that wasn't the situation there. That was one that Cody would love to have back. He was turning upfield before the ball got there.
You know, the simplest of catches on a normal night will not come into play tonight. These conditions are cold down on that field, and those catches on a line like that are not as easy as it looks.
Clay Jeton on top. Jordan Shipley. For Cody Warner. On the near side, Twins on the near side, single on top.
Boy, they are milking the clock for all it's worth.
4 minutes, 55 seconds. Clock stopped with that last incomplete pass.
They're milking that play clock down all the way down. He's not going to get it off, or
he
does
did.
he?
He just got it off. Stephen McGee passes on ahead, hits Chris Levens, and Chris will be stopped at about the 42-yard line.
We're going to take a look at the replay. Did McGee have an opportunity to run on the play? It looks like he could have taken off, but we'll take another look at the replay and see. But the bottom line is it will be 4th down. And are they going to punt the football? I believe they will.
They need 5 yards for the 1st down. Well, Gainesville's not buying it right now. They have nobody back.
Taking a look at the replay just prior, Harold, man, had an opportunity to run, but the hole was closing fast.
Nobody back for Gainesville. Stephen will punt it. High Poots will take a good ball inside the 5-yard line, and the Bulldogs are going to down it at the 3. Beautiful job there by Stephen McGee, and then his men to get downfield to down it.
Well, great teams do great things at opportune times, and that was the time to make a great punt. The burden goes back to the defense. My question is, Purvey okay? Will he be back in?
Ball officially marked at the 4-yard line, and to answer your question, Jim, yes. He is on the field right now for Gainesville.
I really kind of expect this Burnet defense to step it up a notch. They know what's on the line.
This is where they've got to do it right here. With Gainesville pinned deep in their own territory. Fake the handoff. Brown keeps it over the 5-yard line, and that is about it.
They're going to give him 2, but that's all.
Several Burnet jerseys in there defensively, along with Ben Roundtree and Brian Scoggins getting off the bottom of that pile.
Here we're down to 3:32 to play here in the 3rd quarter. It's 21-all, the Burnet Bulldogs and the Gainesville Leopards.
2nd down, 9 yards needed for 1st down from under center. Brown pitches it to Purvey. Purvey out near the 10-yard line.
It's going to set up a big 3rd down, 5 yards. Purvey to the 10, giving him a little bit of breathing room, but a big 3rd down coming up. Burnet doing a good job on defense. They're going to give him out near the 12-yard line.
Tom Field along with Austin Terrace, and on the stop.
I think the crowd's really reacting right now. Where did that spot come from?
He bounced forward too long. 3rd down and 3. Brown from the shotgun. Snap. Hands the ball off to Purvey, and Purvey's not going to get there. Tycoon in on the stop for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will get the football back.
Well, the defense rose to the occasion at the right time yet again. This defense, I'll tell you, has really been a big hero this year for the Burnet Bulldogs.
2 minutes and 12 seconds to go, 3rd quarter, 21-21. From their own 13-yard line, nobody really dropping back. Now Jordan Shipley will back up for the Bulldogs. High snap, kicks away, and it'll come on the near side and go out of bounds at about the 34-yard line, and the Burnet Bulldogs have a short field to work with.
They're going to mark it at the 36-yard line. I would say, Harold, man, that the burden has now shifted to the Gainesville defense.
36 yards away from pay dirt for Burnet in a 21-21 game, a minute 45 to go here in the 3rd quarter. There you see the Bulldogs on the near side, the offensive unit heading out onto the field.
I keep predicting the big play, Harold, man. They may go up top quick.
Chris Levins standing right beside his quarterback, Stephen McGee, from the shotgun. Cody Warner moving away from us in motion. Gonna flip it inside to Cody. Cody down to about the 25.
That defense,
a lot of traffic there.
That defense not only reads the play, they are so quick to the ball. Great play on that counter. This is one of the quickest defenses they've seen all year long, maybe the quickest.
2 yards on the pickup. 2nd down. 8 yards needed for the first down from the 35-yard line, just inside the 35. Chris Levens goes in motion, now stops. Quarterback draw, Stephen McGee inside the 30, tripped at about the 25-yard line. Got the first down, though, for Burnet.
Well, I think he realizes he had an opportunity to run on that prior possession. This was a great call. He took advantage of the hole, the opportunity up the middle, converted that first down. The Burnet Bulldogs in business at the 25-yard line.
There you get another look at it, and Stephen cuts inside the 30-yard line, and then he was going back inside, slipped and fell, but he was able to get the first down for Burnet.
Boy, this is state championship football right here on FNE Sports.
48 seconds to go, third quarter. First and 10, Burnet from the 25-yard line. And this thing's going to be blown dead.
Play clock in that run out.
No, it has to be maybe some kind of motion
Obviously
against Burnet. That's what it is. He had 6 seconds left on the play clock. 41 on the game clock here in the third quarter.
21 all, Burnet and Gainesville.
Burnet making their second straight appearance in the state finals. It was a year ago they lost to Everman 35-14 at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Now they come up north to Texas Stadium in Irving. They'll try to bring home the gold and get the ring tonight. First down and 15 from the 30. 7 seconds to snap it. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Stephen McGee dropping back to pass, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to
run again.
He dives and do about the 22-yard line, which will be the final play of the third quarter. 12 minutes of football left after 3 quarters of play from Texas Stadium in Irving. It's a Class 3A Division I state championship. Your Bulldogs 21, Gainesville 21 on FNE Sports.
Well, you see the board. It's Burnet 21 and Gainesville 21. We move on to the fourth and final quarter. The winner takes it all, the 3A Division I state championship.
16,211 in attendance here at Texas Stadium to watch this Class 3A Division I state championship game. Good showing from both communities. Burnet with a much farther trip. And the folks drove up from Burnet County for this one. Second down and 6 for the Bulldogs. From the 21-yard line, Stephen McGee fakes the handoff, rolling, passes back near side, has Chris Levens out of the backfield. Chris back against the grain, first and goal coming up here for the Burnet Bulldogs. Fake the handoff to Levens. We're going to get another look at this. They fake the handoff to him, roll right, spin around, and get him with the pass. And watch the move he makes inside the 10.
You know, Harold, more than anything, it's just a great call at a great time. And we will take another look. Here it is. Just perfect execution. Lays it out to Levens, and then Levens doing a great job after the catch.
And he also did a good job after the fake to him by selling the block. First and goal, Burnet from the 9-yard line. Stephen McGee drops the football, picks it up, hands it off, and that was Jordan Shipley on the carry.
Harold, do you smell Burnet touchdown?
I smell Burnet touchdown.
11:18 on the clock, 21 all again our score between Burnet and the Gainesville Leopards. Oh, what a legendary district they're from with Salina, Pilot Point, under the legendary G.A. Moore.
Second down and goal from the 7-yard line. Number 7, Stephen McGee back in the shotgun.
Well, the crowd getting into it, Harold.
Snap back, straight back, blitz coming. Stephen McGee gonna be sacked back at about the 8-yard line.
Oh, it's a heck of a blitz package.
10:38 and counting, third down and goal from the 12-yard line for Burnet.
You know, third down, if you don't make it on fourth, obvious field goal opportunity. And right now they're positioned on the inside of the left hash mark.
trips on top. Jordan Shipley, the lone receiver on the near side. 10 seconds to get the snap off. 3rd down and goal from the 12-yard line. Snap back, Stephen McGee going towards the end zone. Ball is incomplete. Jordan Shipley in the corner of the end zone asking for the interference call.
Well, we're going to take another look. If we can get Byron Fong to take another look at that one, we'll see what happens.
Clock stopped with 10 minutes to go here.
Worth another look.
Looks like the Bulldogs will attempt a field goal here, and we get another look at it.
My question was he out of bounds? We'll take another look. If we can follow it just close enough, we just could not pick it up.
Well, he looked like he might have been shoved out of bounds, forced out of bounds by the cornerback, and the Bulldogs will be attempting a field goal here of 29 yards. Cody Warner, the holder, Jordan Shipley, the kicker. 29-yard field goal attempt. Kick is on the way from 29 yards out, and the Bulldogs take the lead. 24-21, 9:55 to play here at Texas Stadium.
Welcome back. A field goal by Jordan Shipley of 29 yards. And the Burnet Bulldogs are on top 24-21. And boy, they are 9 minutes and 55 seconds away, Harold Man, from their first 3A Division I state championship.
They have to stop this potent Gainesville offense. Back deep for the Leopards. Hervey and McBath. And Jordan Shipley to kick it away. They have not went deep with the kick. Then it's going to be another kick. It will be McBath at the 19. He's at the 30, 35, 40, 48-yard line. Jordan Shipley makes the stop, but Gainesville starting off with great field position.
I think Coach Shipley responded to you this week. They have speed, and more speed. You can do your best to contain this team, but it's hard to stop this team entirely. It's almost impossible.
Gonna have to step up and do it here. 9:47 to play. Bulldogs have a 3-point lead from the 48-yard line. Gainesville trips on top, single receiver on the near side. Purvey in the backfield beside Brown. Purvey carries the football, pops outside again into Burnet territory. 1st down yards, down the sideline, inside the 25. Fumbles the football. It's still on the ground, and let's see who comes up with it. The Bulldogs say they've got it. No indication yet. The question is, did they have possession before it went out of bounds? The Bulldogs say they have the football. No indication yet from the officials.
Let's take another look at the replay in a moment when we get an opportunity. One of the great runs you'll ever want to see with a player go. Look at that run going laterally and then turns it upfield. An unbelievable run by Purvey. Fumbles the football, and then there's a mad scramble. Take a look, Harold, man. Did it go out of bounds? Who had possession? It is impossible to tell.
Looks like it's going to be Gainesville football. It is. The referee coming over to talk to Bob Shipley. And the Burnet fans not happy about that.
Harold's certainly one of the great running backs we've seen all year long.
Terrius Purvey. First down and 10.
Will the defense rise to the occasion, Harold? They have.
From the 14-yard line, Purvey on to carry again inside the 10. Falls down at about the 7-yard line.
He almost looks like he's exhausted right now. Have you noticed?
He's had a lot of work here tonight for Gainesville. Might remember in the 3rd quarter when he scored a touchdown. He went out with an injury. Matter of fact, he's going out of the game right now to get a quick breather.
I think he needs a blow right now.
He's
if we get a chance to see a replay but before the next play comes up, I'm not sure we're going to be able to. A great block on the play. We'll save it for another time.
2nd down and 2 from the 6. It is Brown, the quarterback keeper, inside the 5, down to about the 2.5-yard line.
Well, he's very near a first down.
He's
yes,
got
indeed.
the first down. 1st and goal coming up. 1st down and goal for Gainesville with 8:44 to go. And the Leopards are knocking on the door here in the 4th quarter.
Well, a photo finish it will be.
Chris Brown from the shotgun.
They're going to milk their play clock. Look like he may be changing the play with 7 seconds.
He does, because he goes from the shotgun to under center. He's going to keep the football and get in the end zone for the touchdown.
You know what?
Brown
He did that on his own. Well, the Burnet Bulldogs in a similar circumstance a week ago, and they rose to the occasion. No reason they can't do the same today.
Without a doubt, down 27-24 now. PAT coming up here. Aaronissen to try the PAT. Wait and see. This is a big PAT coming up here for Gainesville. Snap back, ball down, kicks on the way, and the kick is good. It's a 4-point ball game. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go from Texas Stadium in Irving. The Class 3A Division I state championship. Gainesville takes the lead 28-24.
Well, they're certainly hungry for a state championship, or the Gainesville Leopards, but you can feel it on this side from Burnet. They want it badly. And I'll tell you, when you have a McGee, you have a Shipley, you have the persevering attitude this team has, if there's proper words to put into it, this team has risen to the occasion when they need to in the past, and I really and truly think they're going to tonight.
Oh, without a doubt.
This is going to be a great finish in this game.
It's going to come down to the wire. The Burnet Bulldogs getting the football back.
You know, Shipley's come very close to breaking 2. He's broken 1. Will he get the ball on the kickoff?
28-24. The Bulldog Nation on their feet. Ready for the kickoff. Here is the kick, and the ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Bulldogs will have 80 yards to work with 8:20 to go on the clock.
And eternity to play in this game.
Yeah.
8 minutes and 20 seconds, and this is a vintage state championship, a game that's going to be remembered for a long time, to say the least.
28-24. I'd like to point out some of the Everman kids, including Corey Fulbright, on the Burnet sideline right now. 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line. 8:20 to play here. Bulldogs down by 4. Snap back. Stephen McGee rolling near side. Goes against the pressure, comes back open. He finds Clay Jaton, and Clay has a 1st down out over the 30 to about the 32-yard line. As we mentioned earlier, mispronouncing his name last week, but we're not mispronouncing it now. Clay Jaton with the big catch.
We're getting it right tonight. We're going to take a look at the replay in a moment, and boy, did he ever thread the needle when he had to. Probably not enough time, but here's a quick look at it here. He stayed with it, found his open receiver.
Great job there by the senior All-State quarterback, Stephen McGee.
Hey, he's an All-American in my books.
From the 32-yard line. Hand the ball off to Chris Levens. Chris, nice yardage, first down run, picks up a couple more out to the 45. The right side of the line doing the job there for the Bulldogs. The offensive lineman really knocking Gainesville back on that play.
Well, they are operating quickly.
7:40 to go. Clock.
Here's the run. Well, look at him follow his blocker.
Downfield blocking. Right side of that line.
That was Eddie Roman he was following, and what a job Roman did, just paving the way.
First down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Stephen McGee finds Jordan Shipley. Jordan cuts outside now, back inside. Gets down to the 42-yard line. The Bulldog offensive machine marching downfield.
Or when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Harold, man.
The Bulldogs, this drive started on the 20. 3 plays later, they're down to the 42 in Gainesville territory.
You are watching Burnet football at its best right now.
7:13 to go.
Oh, the crowd is at a fever pitch, and there's Shipley, a great effort after the catch. Boy, 5 receivers, Harold, man, operating out of a shotgun.
3 on top, 2 on the bottom. Stephen McGee in heavy traffic, he'll go down. Loss of about 5 on to play, back to the 45-yard line.
Heavy penetration from the corner by Dylan Beck.
Also, Chris Brown on the field in there.
Also 3, second down, 13.
6:45 to go. Bulldogs down by 4. Second down. Snap back. Quarterback draw. Stephen McGee. Stephen down to about the 40-yard line.
Harold,
Third down and 8 coming up.
Yeah, give him 5 yards on the run to the 40-yard line. They need to get down near the 32. Big third down coming up. No mistake about it, 4-down territory if they don't get it on the next play.
Tex Reyes, Cody Warner, Clay Jaton split on the near side. On top is Jordan Shipley.
This atmosphere as good as it gets.
Your tailback is Chris Levens. Quarterback is Stephen McGee. Third down and 8 for the Bulldogs. 5:55 to play.
Harold, do you have that good feeling?
I've got a good feeling, and the Bulldogs want to get good feeling as well as they take a timeout. Bulldogs looking at third down and 8.
Harold, 5 minutes and 51 seconds left.
Snap back. Inside handoff to Chris Levens. Chris turns the corner. Chris, first down, Bulldogs inside the 30. A lot of that on his own. He had some good downfield blocking from his trips on top.
A phenomenal coaching staff. They know the right call at the right time.
Beautiful downfield blocking by the receivers.
Harold, one of the loudest crowds you'll ever want to hear in high school football right now.
All 16,000 of them. From the 27-yard line. 28-24 Gainesville. 5.5 minutes to play. The Bulldogs down by 4. First down, and we've got a whistle and a timeout, Gainesville.
Let's take a timeout with them, and we'll be right back. Oh, man, does it get any better than this.
First down and 10, Bulldogs, 27-yard line. 5:22 to go. Hand it off to Chris Levens. He's hitting the backfield. Maybe forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 coming up. Tex Reyes and Clay Jeton checking the game for the Bulldogs. Tex and Jordan Shipley split on the near time. On top is Cody Warner and Clay Jeton.
Harold, we are under 5 minutes. 24 for the Bulldogs, 28 for the Leopards.
Stephen McGee takes the snap. Fumble recovered by Gainesville. Gainesville, with a 4-point lead, gets the football back with 4:39 to play. The biggest defensive stand of the Burnet Bulldogs coming up right now. They've got to stop them.
No doubt.
First down, Gainesville. Purvey on the carry. Purvey flagged down, gets good yardage, but this one's coming back. And Purvey gets up and looks at the Burnet sideline, pointing towards his helmet. See what the indication is.
It's
holding Gainesville.
You know, you've got that feeling they're going to get that one last shot at him.
Got to stop him. Got to back it up. Still be first down. Spot foul, so it'll be first down at maybe about 14, depending on the exact mark. Or will it be 16? 16. Now when they finally mark it, it's actually first and 18 here for Gainesville. 4:23 and counting to go. Clock's winding.
Oh, listen to the crowd, Harold, man.
Quarterback keeper Brown will be stopped at the 21-yard line. Several Bulldogs in on the pile.
Boy, they are so determined.
Terez, Kuhn, Field, Roundtree, they're all in there.
But you know, it's happening on that in the grunt time, right on that line to Terrace, Taylor, Saldivar, and Scoggins.
Second down, 19 yards. 3:40 to play. $17 on the clock to snap the ball. 3.5 now on the scoreboard.
You got to prevent the big play from happening right now.
Brown dropping back to pass, going across. He has his receiver caught for first down. Amos Berryman out near midfield.
That's the big play I was talking about that they really needed to prevent. Now Burnet, they have 2 timeouts to utilize. They've got to start at least thinking about it with 3:17 left. They could use a turnover, Harold, man. They really could.
They need to get that football back in a hurry, down by 4. The clock starts to wind, and you know Gainesville will use every second of that play clock.
They need to force Gainesville 3 and out right now.
They really do. Love to see the defense come up with that turnover. Brown takes the snap. He's going to keep the football. He is inside the 40, inside the 30, inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. First down with 2:46 to go. Gainesville.
Harold, you hold them out of the end zone. If you hold them to a field goal, you've still got a 7-point ball game. You've got to keep them out of the end zone. This game's not over right now.
Right
now, Burnet still 2 timeouts to use. They've got to stop him here. They've got to.
You hold them to a field goal, it maintains a one-possession game, but if you get the football back and force a turnover here, Purvey carrying the football, he's at the 15-yard line.
You're down to 2:18. Are they going to take the timeout now? They're going to let it run down to 2 minutes.
Going to let it run down. Second down and 9 coming up. Under 2 minutes to play. Bulldogs down, and you know Gainesville coming up here, second down. Snap. Keeping the ball inside the 10. Touchdown Gainesville. And they just may have put a lid on the championship. A 10-point lead with the PAT pending. And Gainesville leads the Burnet Bulldogs 34-24.
Well, speed has killed here in the end, Harold, man. Oh, well, they are fast.
Burnet led at half, 21-14. PAT coming up. It is up. It is good. Gainesville, a minute 37 away from knocking off the Bulldogs.
Well, the Burnet Bulldogs are going to have to. They're going to have to strike quickly.
And then onside kick.
Quickly.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the game, we ask that you please do not go on the field. At the end of the game.
Here is the approach and the kick. It will be Cody Warner. Cody fakes the handoff this time to Jordan Shipley, keeps the football. Cody tripped up at the 24-yard line. Burnet takes over first and 10. 90 seconds to go here, down by 11.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the game, we ask that you please do not go on the
First and 10 Bulldogs at the 24-yard line.
Harold, we need to start mentioning some senior names for this Burnet football roster, such as Russell Linehan, Cody Warner, Logan Nyquist, Chris Levens, Stephen McGee, Jordan Shipley. We'll be mentioning others.
From the 24-yard line, first and 10 Burnet, 1:30 to play. Snap back to McGee. Stephen standing in the pocket. Stephen flushed out. Going to carry the football out over the 30. 35 slides at about the 37-yard line. Clock will momentarily stop with the movement of the chains, but the Bulldogs, not a lot of time left here.
Win or lose, I want to get in some names such as Brian Mock and Chris Hamlin, Philip Fox, Ty Kuhn, Clay Jatine.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
I believe it's James Bruce, I believe.
Stephen McGee is sacked back at the 27. With a minute to go in the game.
Corey Calvert, Cole Montgomery, just mentioning some seniors, Harold, man, such as Tom Field and Ben Roundtree. I know you've had an opportunity to see this team over a couple of years. But this is quite an accomplishment to advance to 2 state championship games. 2 years in a row being here is an amazing feat.
Well, obviously a minute 2 to go here. 35-24 doesn't look good at all for these Burnet Bulldogs. They're going to leave Texas Stadium here tonight unless the miracle happens in the next 62 seconds. Totally dejected. This is a team over the last 2 seasons carrying a record of 28-2. Unbelievable, just an outstanding football program. These young men have no reason whatsoever to hang their heads. They've had a great run at Burnet High School. Just appears right now to be coming a little bit short with a minute 2 to play. Great kids too. These are great young men.
Ryan Scoggins, another senior name. Kyle Hine, Cody Longoria, Eddie Roman,
Pass to Jordan Shipley. Jordan,
Boy, he
30,
needs a big play,
35. Turns the corner, 40, knocked out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Gets out of bounds with 54 seconds left.
One more senior that I see right now being Daniel Trapp. So I wanted to get as many names in as we possibly can. Win or lose here, it's been a great time covering the Burnet Bulldogs.
A big strike offense. You need the big strike right here, right now. Recover the onside kick. Hope for the miracle. Get a Hail Mary pass. It's been done at this stadium at the upper level so many times.
Anything is possible.
Jordan Shipley. Now Stephen McGee. Passes to Cody Warner. Cody knocked down at about the 45-yard line. Will the Bulldogs utilize their final timeout? They will. With 47 seconds to go.
How fitting would it be to march it on down, score a touchdown, at least get the onside kick attempt? This is a team that's not going to quit. There's no way.
Down by 11, 47 seconds to go, and these Burnet Bulldogs will play each and every one of those 47 seconds up on the clock.
Your thoughts on Gainesville tonight?
Well, they obviously came in here ready to go. A fast, athletic team. 14-0. Obviously, hadn't been beaten all year long as the Bulldogs come in at 14-0. They're just a great football team matched up against the Bulldogs tonight. Fourth down coming up for the Bulldogs. 2 yards needed for the first down. Stephen McGee passes. Ball's caught by Cody Warner for a first down. Cody, a smart senior, gets out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Nearly a late hit. 39 seconds to play. Can't say enough about these Burnet fans either. They support this team each and every Friday night, then on to Saturdays during the playoffs.
Hey, it doesn't stop after this year. The tradition continues.
Oh, they lost, I think, what, one game maybe with the sub-varsity? 39 seconds to play. From the 43-yard line, pass out into flats to Chris Levins. Chris, first down for the Bulldogs, down to about the 28-yard line. Hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
The ball, spike the ball.
And we also have a flag down on the play.
Got a flag down back at the line of scrimmage.
You know, if they lose the game, Harold, man, a team that comes to mind in the last couple of years, Smithson Valley.
Without a doubt, but this one's coming back. A holding penalty against the Bulldogs.
Smithson Valley, prior to this year, playing in 2 and losing 2 consecutive state championship games. 1 in the 4A level, 1 in the 5A level.
One thing that Bob Shipley, I remember saying on the floor of the Alamo Dome last year, looking up on it with a wireless mic, looking up to his crowd saying, "We will be back. We will be back." Well, they are back. Unfortunately, they're going to come out on the short end here, but there's so many teams that would love to be in this position right now that the Burnet Bulldogs are in. I know a little dejection right now, but these Bulldogs just have so much to be proud about. And after a few days of settling in and getting the disappointment behind them, they'll realize what kind of 2-year run they've had.
It'll still hurt. It'll hurt for a long time, Harold, but like you said, I think pride sets in, satisfaction sets in, knowing they did the very best they could.
And when you talk about Coach Bob Shipley, his coaching staff, matter of fact, the entire school district in Burnet from Jeff Hanks on down, it's class.
Go for broke on this play.
Stephen McGee flushed right side out of the pocket. Will throw the ball away with 16 seconds to play. We want to thank Jeff Hanks, Bob Shipley, Ted Willman, and the Burnet School District and the Burnet community for giving us the opportunity to provide them the final 2 games of the year through F&E Sports.
It's been a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll match up again somewhere down the line.
3rd down and 9 for the Burnet Bulldogs. Steven dropping back, flushed out of the pocket, sacked with 10 seconds to go, and that will do it. The Gainesville Leopards have knocked off the top-ranked Burnet Bulldogs and have won the Division I Class 3A state championship 35-24 over the Burnet Bulldogs.
Harold, man, it's been a lot of fun.
I want to thank Robert Fong tonight, of course Byron Fong, our entire crew.
No doubt about it. Well, our final score. What was our final score, by the way?
35-24. They've taken it off the board.
They've taken it off the board. The bottom line, Burnet gave it the best they could. They fall a little short.
And it still is one team, one town, one heartbeat.
Thanks to all. Merry Christmas. We'll see you down the line on F&E Sports. Good night, everybody.